Okay, this one's for the hip hop heads, man. If you just want to intake some
Please be
bars,
advised that glory be to God. Spoiler alert.
hold on. If you just want to intake some bars, you don't want to hear a hook. You just want to hear some bars over a beat. Yeah, let's go. Royce the 5'9", featuring Black Thought from the infamous Roots. It's called Right Hand Man. Let's go.
Please be advised that glory be to God. Spoiler alert, at the end of the story we survived. Thinking about how lucky we are to be alive. My day one right hand was like a CNI.
Okay.
Feeling too thin to win. I'm anorexic up against the blessing. Better strategize my exit. My weapon's drawn with a right or left. I'm ambidextrous. I am infectious. I'm where history's corrected inside the eyes of a beast that lies in the shadow. Who lives in a revolution and dies in a battle for name and fortune.
Yeah. Black Thought, man. When are we gonna have this discussion about rappers over the age of 50 who are still doing major business on these bars, man? This is a hip hop head discussion. If you not in tune with this type of thing, you can easily leave the building. I would tell you before you do leave, hit the dislike button and leave a comment telling me what you don't like about the discussion. Anyway. Black Thought, Royce the 5'9", man. You know, me and Boss, we did the top 5 wordsmiths of all time from 2000 and beyond. Royce the 5 didn't make the list. Only reason he didn't make the list is because of impact was one thing that we were judging off of, how impactful said wordsmith was. But if impact was not a precursor to being on the list, there's nothing in the world that would keep Royce the 5'9" or Black Thought off of the list. Let's go.
Fortune through the blood, sweat, and torture in front of a smoking gun. The slug that's an orphan, the box they brought to me for my son. That's
in front of a, hold on, man. What do you?
An orphan, a box they brought to me. Blood, sweat, and torture in front of a smoking gun. The slug that's an orphan, a box they brought to me.
A slug that's an orphan. Ugh.
For my son, that's a coffin. I would have taken his place, but lost him. Look what it cost him. We pledge allegiance.
That whole section right there, man. He was talking. Let's listen just to that section, man. It's crazy.
Dies in a battle for name and fortune through the blood, sweat, and torture in front of a smoking gun. The slug that's an orphan, a box they brought to me for my son. That's a coffin. I would have taken his place, but lost him. Look what it cost him. We pledge allegiance.
And it's called Right Hand Man. The slug was an orphan. I would have took it for my son, but it's just a lot of reference play going on right here that I think might get lost in translation. But let's go.
Allegiance to the nether regions. My right hand man break bones when getting even. For honor, country, and state, it's not a better reason to wake up feeling as if I've been tried for treason. My whole life had been a battle in and of itself. My story feeling like it belonged to someone else. I hope for us all to separate the fact from the folklore. The Constitution's a record I ghost wrote for. Stripes and stars I paid a gross quote for. That old broke blood soaked flag that spoke for the victories. Fit the steeds of a young cannon who would click and squeeze. My iniquities thick as thieves. With civil liberties getting fricasseed. Am I willing to die for it? Yes, indeed. So take 10 paces and spin around. Plantation, put him in the ground, put him in the ground. Stash the right-hand man, look around. Tried to take a stand, but it took him down.
My last right-hand man turned to snake in the end. He fooled me once, but you know how them haters pretend. My left hand switched and tried to switch back and make it amends. But getting rich after's the greatest revenge. We are soldiers of fortune, lyrical Odin, swimming with the sharks and orcas, delivering torches, poems, send you walking to the holy gates. Another life I'm gonna erase if you don't cut it like a butter knife. Look, we ain't brothers, not no relation. In a world where you gotta watch both hands like trying to tell time on a flooded ice roly face. Your watches are squared like your wrist is a different shape. I demonstrate, cause you let niggas slide, they quick to figure skate. Silence is golden while I'm rolling by. I spit it like I did the entire alphabet in gold and stole a golden eye. I visualize pyramids, then let my intellect build it. The truth is dead, nigga, the internet killed it. I got the power shifting in the next building, watching the world trade while my final drop in the tower just to get thorough paid. It's 9/11.
And see what Royce is doing now, I feel like to an extent, I feel like Black Thought did just with the title, going back and keeping it in the context of our title. I think Royce did a better job staying on title. Um, I feel like Royce's structure is much more abstract, or yeah, I feel like his structure is more abstract than Black Thought, but I think Black Thought stayed more towards the essence of what the title of the song is. I see that.
When I rhyme a record, I may just record a drop in the tower just to get thorough paid. It's 9/11 when I rhyme a record, I may just record a bunch of something outrageous. I was fucking drunk when I made it, so I may just call it what.
And he might have just gave you the reason why his is more abstract, because he said, I was fucking drunk when I made it. And which, you know, if you listen to the Book of Ryan, if you listen to some of Royce the 5'9's music, he definitely is real about his addiction and things that he has went through, past and present. So I understand that.
What I wanna call it, like it's Kanye shit. They call me Origami Lord with the Glock. Fucking drunk when I made it, so I may just call it what I wanna call it, like it's Kanye shit. They call me Origami Lord with the Glock. I tie your soul in a knot. Then after this, I'm out on tour in the mosh. They say that money can't buy happiness. Well, I'd have to just assume that you niggas don't know where to shop. My cannon know when to pop. I'm drinking Henny in my sleep. It's every man for himself. It could get stingy in these streets if we ain't careful. Watch your right hand, man. Look around.
See, that was crazy, because I think Black Thought came in and said something, and then he came back. But when Royce came back, it's almost like he was kind of mimicking the vocal tone of Black Thought at that point. Let's listen to that.
In my sleep, it's every man for himself. It could get stingy in these streets if we ain't careful. Watch your right hand, man. Look around. While you was bigging him up, the nigga took you down. Watch who you giving your trust, an inch to a mile. I'd have to just assume that you niggas don't know where to shop. My cannon know when to pop. I'm drinking Henny in my sleep. It's at Mosh. They say that money can't buy happiness. Well, I'd have to just assume that you niggas don't know where to shop. My cannon know when to pop. I'm drinking Henny in my sleep. It's every man for himself. It could get stingy in these streets if we ain't.
Yeah, that was Black Thought just came in and said one half a bar, and then Royce kept going.
Careful. Watch your right hand, man. Look around. While you was bigging him up, the nigga took you down. Watch who you giving your trust, an inch to a mile. Put him in the ground, put him in the ground.
Put him in the ground, please be advised. Glory be to God. Spoiler alert, at the end of the story, we survived. Thinking about how lucky we are to be alive. My day one right hand was like a CNI. Down to catch a 3 to 5. Over his peace of mind and guilt and foolish pride. But he had a ghoulish side. He staged revolutionary suicide. He loaded black thoughts into his nickel 9. He had a state of mind that was two combined. He laid the evolution for the youth to ride. The definition of a coup d'etat.
This is the definition of a true demise. This is murder in cold blood in front of Cooley High. Now they kissing my coat cheek like I'm Cochise. This a mixture of art like Muay Thai.
Yeah. And I guess there was some sort of a hook on that when you think about it, because Black Thought, the whole my right hand man, and the spoiler alert, at the end of the movie he dies. So I guess it kind of did have a hook on it. But yeah, that song, it's one of them songs I get in the mood to listen to.
The slug that's an orphan.
I like there's a certain mode that I'm in when I want to hear something like that. Black Thought, Royce the 5'9". Let's keep going. King Crooked, aka Crooked Eye, Ab-Soul. There's a certain point in my weekly travels through the soundscape of hip hop culture that I need to hear music like this. Now, about every other week, I'll just type in Mr. Serve on Life Insurance, Mac, Shell Shocked, 3-6 Mafia, the Unbreakables. And that's the beauty, and that's the reason why I can continue to do these videos, because it's so much out there that I digest and that I just listen to, and it's the culture is so beautiful that it allows me. It just gives me infinite content. There's no stop. There's no. It doesn't depend on uh fucking news cycles and media and all this shit. So that's why I love it. That's why I can do it. Now another reason why I can do it. I'm just be honest with y'all. Uh, if I'm hell, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go into that. Y'all don't need to know shit. Salute to those man who really been rocking. Skywalking, man. Skywalker, man. Salute to you. Always staying in them comment sections. And this is a I guess a subscriber appreciation type of thing. Skywalking, man. Salute to you, Skywalking Elroy. Always dropping comments and dropping gems and knowledge in there and advice in there and all type of shit, man. Salute to you. Salute D Love, of course. D Love always 1,000% support coming her way, man. It's just so salute Professor Cupcake and Nikki New. Salute to you. Always coming through, dropping comments, especially Boss Man Blake. Definitely he come through, drop comments. That's my bro. But yeah, man, salute to everybody, man, who just come through on the regular type shit. It ain't even matter what the title is. You still gonna click just cause you support. I fuck with y'all. I wanted to highlight those who do that. But yeah, man, hit that like for hip hop one time, and I'm up out of this thing. Yeah, man. Bye.